Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn, here with our Folktails in update 5, and we are ready to do many kabooms. Many kabooms. Many happy kabooms. Things are going well over here. It's taken a really long time. And that's on me. That's on me because I've done a few things which is bad. The first one being the beavers have to walk all the way from this end, all the way along to get to here, and then come all the way back again. Also, as was pointed out in the comments, and something that I remember doing previously in this series and then didn't, just because I forgot, here's the dirt. There is where the dirt has to go. So I should have a storage of dirt closer to that. Kind of difficult because we don't have any way to get to it. So, yeah. But we'll see. I need to get like a way here so that we can build from two different directions. I think that would be the better way of doing stuff. So yeah, and then probably remove all this in here and replace it in a better way, because right now we're only building from this side, so they have to build this block before they can build anything along, so that you can only build from this end out. So we'll have to build this in a way where they can build from both sides at once, which would make a bit more sense. So yeah, so we'll see with that one there. Michael, thank you very much for that comment, for saying about we should put things up there. Yes, it was things. I did do that. Like, I had little storages dotted around, the little tiny ones, and I had them prioritized by holders so the beavers could come and grab things. And yeah, I've forgotten. So that's why. Yeah. How old are you now, Riska? You are 1,110. Awesome. Other wonderful comments. Thank you so much for everyone leaving comments on the previous episode. It went a little quiet over Christmas. I was really worried that you would abandon me, but no, you're still here. Yay. Matthew, you mentioned about we've got power lines on the coast here already. They weren't intentional. That's just how I did things, just to power these. Why not use industrial pumps to just pump the water out into the irrigation channels? Yeah, which would mean moving these and putting these as levees instead of dams, and then we don't have to use water dumps for the beavers. Although a beaver could easily use the water dumps here, that would be fine. But yeah, I kind of do like the idea of having the industrial pumps, like one there, one here, because we're not going to do it the other side, because the other side is just going to have a single channel along for trees being behind here, and we need trees. We are still desperate for trees, so we wouldn't have to worry about that so much. So yeah, that would work. We'd also like put an industrial pump over here, and like we could put like one opposite that one and one opposite wherever this one's going to be. So because we will, I don't know if we'll have a water channel here. I might do a water channel here. Blow this all up, do a water channel here as well, and do something with this. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to do that, and then we're going to have like, this is our industry, and I think our industry is good enough. We don't need to expand this in any way, shape, or form right now. So we've got spaces over here, and we'll have spaces over here where we can put in carousels and other bits and pieces for beavers to have fun times, and this will be food. So yeah. So yeah. Also Matthew mentioned about using the dev tools to finish projects. So like I'm forever saying, oh, I've got to leave the game running for so long, and it's not so bad now because we've got this working. So I can leave the game running. I do quite often use the dev tools, so Shift, Alt, and Z. But obviously I always turn the Skyfog off. But I do quite often bring them up, have this little open here, then you press 4 on the keyboard and it goes to 30 times speed. So everything moves a lot quicker. I quite often do that and let the game run at that sort of speed, and that's fine. I have noticed if I run it at, because there is another one, you press 5, you can run it at 99 speed. It struggles, like it really drops, like I've dropped to like 2 or 3 frames a second. But the main thing I've noticed with the 99 speed is that sometimes beavers will die of thirst or hunger, even though there's plenty of food and water. And I think I've explained this before. It's all to do with it. The game is doing too much in a single frame. It's trying to do, it can only do so many things, and it misses that a beaver eats or drinks, and sometimes they die. So that's why I run it there. But you mentioned about actually like using the dev tools to maybe just fill in the dirt, so the beavers don't have to come and do it. My main reason for not doing that is that I want to always make sure the beavers can actually do the thing I'm asking them to do. So if we say build a big project and they use all the wood, and then the wood can't come down here for the potatoes to be cooked, and then we run out of potatoes and everyone dies, because there's not enough, there's not enough fuel for it, then obviously that's a thing. I don't want to do that. And if I'd done it with the development console, with putting it all in, it circumnavigates that. Yeah. So I'm not sure why are they just hanging out here? They're just hanging out here, I suppose. Okay. However, we are at the point now where I feel we are completely stable. There is very, very small chance of something going terribly wrong. The only place that it could go wrong is when we start moving the farms around. That's the only real place I can see the game falling apart for us. So I might do that. I might just like fill this all in with the development tools and just build up what we're doing over here maybe, and then let them build this themselves. Because we need to get the power down here, so I need to kind of have this put in. So we could do that. I could build that, and then I could just come along here and go, okay, well, I'll put down another. Well, I'd say I'd put down another one of dirt and then delete it and then delete the dirt to make it sound fair. But these produce infinite dirt. It's not a finite resource. So they're at the bottom of the river, and they just produce dirt for free all the time. So it's not like we're cheating the resources. We're just cheating time, basically. So I'm borderline on that. I'm not sure. What do I think? Would you be okay with me doing some things? I wouldn't want to do the whole projects. I can run the game at 40 times speed and just let it go, and we can let the beavers build things. Particularly if, as I said, if I have multiple places up there, we've got enough builders. The issue is that here, right now, only 3 builders can be building things. So only these 3 tiles can be built. So all the rest of the builders are doing nothing. Whereas if I build it in a different way where we can have 20 builders doing things, then they can all do stuff at once. So yeah. Right, I want to do something up here as well whilst we're at that. So yeah. So I will leave that one out onto you. Do you think I should do some of it? Could we do more of it? Could we do whatever? I don't know. I'll leave that verdict out to you. So we need to run power down to here. So I need to build power to connect to this here. So that's fine. Not fussed about this line along here because this line won't technically be here anymore and isn't needed at this end anyway. It's needed here. So we do need to have like something here. Even if these wheels aren't spinning, they're still connecting stuff together. So I'll leave those wheels in for the time being. And this back line would have to connect them all together. So it is kind of needed to connect them, but it's not, because the power could run down here along and then back along here and up. That will still connect to this area. So even if we break this line here, we have the redundancy because I put the redundancy in. Yay! So yeah, we'll see. Mr. Stone also mentioned about how organised the maps are. And he said about my City Skylines play should be really good. They're not. My City Skylines play are awful. I normally build grid cities which look very pretty but are not functional. They're not functional. I suffer from terrible traffic. Terrible traffic. And it's the sort of traffic that I don't even think Biffa could deal with. He'd be drinking like barrels of tea trying to deal with the way I play the game. So, but then I don't mind doing that and then struggling with figuring it out. So yeah, if anyone's seen the Infraspace videos that I do, we spent ages trying to fix traffic on that. So yeah. But okay. Luigi, as well, you mentioned about here. I should have put in a 3 platform at the end rather than a 1 and a 2. I kind of like the idea of it being a single platform the way along so beavers can walk up to here. Also, what I did toy with was that we could put in here, and it will fit. I'd have to delete it and rebuild it, but in here we could put in a water dump underneath. So they'd have access to it here. The water dump would be sat there, and it would dump water into that tile there, and it does fit. I had a little bit of a test elsewhere, and it would fit underneath there. The water dump itself requires a too high thing, so the water dump would have to be sat here, and it would dump water in there. So we'd have to do that and then take out a little corner here. So I could make it fit. I'm not going to because I think instead we'll use industrial pumps to pump the water from here over. I said about putting a pump here for this, because we have a channel here, but then we're not actually going to run the river along here. So yeah, I'm not really sure what I was thinking of that one. Maybe we'll run the river. I don't know. We're going there. So so yeah. And also, as we mentioned, if we do move this here, I should, you see, we can play with the strength here. So these are both 2. Okay. If we do move this here, I should like dig down and move a 1, and then we can pretend the shaft that comes up doesn't come up straight. It comes up at an angle from this way. So I like that. I like that. It's a little bit more to things, but for now I think we'll be fine because we've got 5 channels of water. And if I want to do 6 and 7 channels of water, we're going to move our own industry. So that's a much bigger project. So I'm hoping 5 channels of water will be enough. It should be. It should be enough. This is finished. This is complete. This is done. This is done. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Right, so I'm going to... We want to seal this off eventually, but I'm going to platform it off for the minute and put some stairs in. No, I'm not. I'm just leave it open. We don't need to do that. We don't need access down this tool anymore. Let me slow down time. Let's turn off the development console because we don't need that now. And let's explode things. So let's start by exploding this top layer here. Kaboom. Let me shrink that down. It's in the way. Go away. We're good. We're good for resources. We know they're good. And let's pop this one out here. Awesome. In fact, I'm going to speed up a little bit. Pop. It's like one of them really long fuses in a weird temple thing. All the beavers have been running away. As the bombs come behind them. And then we'll detonate that one. Pop. And that can go down there. Oof, there you go. And then all these need to come down by 3, and then they're at the correct level. So yeah. And I must admit, placing explosives takes a very long time. But that's not something I really want to do with the development console because that is a resource that we then need to replenish. So I could do it with the like place all the bombs in there and then just come along and modify the inventory of this and just take out the bombs. We could count how many it is and just they're instant placed. But we got plenty of builders to do that, so that's not the problem. The issue, as I said, comes with like the dirt and things. That takes a long time for them to do stuff. So yeah, so let's they'll come and build this one now, so that's fine. We build, reach all of that. We'll do this. We'll place all of the bombs. And then we can finally get this coming down another go. Then we want to do everything in here as 2s. And then everything on this edge as 1s. And then the farmland will be all the way down. In fact, here we want to go even deeper in this, but we can't right now. The 3's high. So let me put in the 3 here. 3 by 3. So we know this wants to be larger, like that. Okay, and then that wants to be 2s. That wants to be 1s. Awesome. And that's the river going all the way down to the end. So it doesn't have to go down to the end. We could actually stop short of that, but then I don't know if it'll reach the corner. So I'll go down to the end just because we can. So. Okay, also, let's do more explosions here. Kaboomy boom. And kaboomy boom. And kaboomy boom. More boomies. I put a bridge over to that. I think the remnants of the bridge is still down here on the floor. Yeah. I've actually more than just a boot. That's got some other things as well mixed in with it. But boom. Okay. Oh, I need to come in and do more here as well. So, okay, and then a couple here as well. That takes everything down to the level we need it to go down to, which is fantastic. Awesome. Okay, I think we're only going to have one more channel in here. I mean, 32 blocks from here was going to be... Was it here? Yeah, right here. And that's definitely close enough to get that. So this... Yeah, so we're good. We're good. One more channel. So we just need 2 channels in here and we get this entire farmland green, which would be nice. And we have to take out this and... Yeah. Okay. So, let's also have a look-see at doing this here. So I want to bring power down. So I need to figure out how the power is going to come down here. And I think it's just going to... It's going to be a 2-drop every time. Is that right? I'm not sure. Let's get rid of this this road in here for the minute. We don't need this. Get rid of this road on the edge here as well. We don't need that. We also don't need these stairs here anymore. So we'll have to figure that out, because this is not complete, because this is not built and the end is not built yet. So we need to still do that. But that's okay. We can figure that out in a minute. Yeah. Also, I suppose we want to get rid of that. How deep is this? Is it 3? Is it 2? It is... I'm going to go with it's 3 deep. I think it's 3 deep. I don't know why I always struggle when I can just measure it. There it is. It's 3 deep. Okay. I kind of look at it and I'm trying to read the cracks in the wall, like so. You can't see it because it's so dark, but there is a crack here which I know is like halfway down the tile. That's 1 tile, that's 2 tiles, and then that's 3 tiles. So then, yeah. So that needs to be... I'm going to make that complete up to 3, and then we're going to put that in there. So the water... So it'll fill this up, and then it will come up and over. Like that. And then on the end here, or right here, in fact... No, because this is going to be blown out for as well. So here, these 2 is where I want to put the either levees, or... Well, actually, we'll just bridge over it. So that's going to be the way over. Rather than cut up here, we'll come up here, go along, come to here, and then come down again. So let's put the path in where it should be. So the path should be down here, along there. That will be way deeper than that. Maybe, perhaps, I'm not sure. Not sure exactly how we're going to do things yet here. So it will be deeper than that, actually, yeah. Yeah, this is going to have to be deeper, which means the bad water might seep through. We might have to move that, even to get this row in. I hadn't really thought about that. So, okay, so let's see. So we go down by 1 level here, which is fine. We go down by 1 over here. That will be, those 2 blocks there will be blown out when we connect this all up. So so that goes down by 1 level. It comes along here, and it goes down again, and then we'll come along here, and then we'll go down 1 more. You are... Four tiles. 4 tiles, three tiles lower in the wall. So that means here we want to fill this until this is 4 tiles lower at the edge. So let's it doesn't really matter. I'm going to do it this way, so then the beavers can build it from either direction, either side. So if we did, hold on, right, they can't reach that, so we'll do that. So I'm not worried about them building it just yet. If I did that, that is too high. That's the correct height for where the channel should be. Okay, so if I then put in, let me get rid of these ones in here. Let me get rid of these ones down here for a minute. Hold on, because these are fine. They're in here. They do need building, but the direction of them is incorrect. I need to redo some things with them. Some of them even got dirt on them to build. So, so right. So this would actually be. Right, so that's the channel. Okay, that's the channel. That's the outside wall of that channel, like that. And then inside there, that should be 3 with a 1 gap. Yes, it is. Okay. And then that won't exist there. That will. And this will come up by... like that. And that will be the next one there. The water will go down there, come along, come back again this way, and come along. So then if I build this bit here, that's the wall. That's the wall, the center wall between the 2. And then the water will come around this corner and pour down and go into there. Okay? Which means we then need to, when we come back again, actually blow up some stuff in here. because this needs to be deeper than it currently is. Ooh, ooh, I wasn't expecting to actually, but I thought it was going to be about this height, but no, it's going to be deeper than that. So we need 2, and you know what? I am going to use the development console here because I want to get just this edge done. The beavers can put the dirt in, but I'm going to explode things. So yes, we're gonna slightly cheat here, I'm afraid. So let me put those in and detonate those. But for anyone who wants to know, if you said Control Shift and Alt to bring the development console up, when you have this selected, when you're putting items down, if you hold Control, you would instant build them, instantly get built. So if I hold Control, so if I've got the development console open and I hold Control and then click, they get instant built. So yeah, okay, yep, slightly cheating. So sorry. But that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. The development console gives you other stuff, like you can put down beavers or bots and things. You can edit the map. You can do all sorts of weird things like that. The map editor, use at your own risk. It can break things, particularly if you put in. I think underground mines, they work now, but they did have issues with things. So the best advice I can give you if you're going to modify the map with it, like if you're going to put in anything that's under here, any of these. Is pause the game, save it, do your modifications, save it again as a different file, and then quit and reload it. So when you reload it, then you'll know whether it works or not, because sometimes it can break saves and things like that as well. So use at your own risk. It's a dev mod tool. It says there in Big Brian. Use at your own risk. If you do want to use them, as I said, make sure you back up your game. And then once you've done the edits, save it and reload the game quickly rather than playing. Because if you play, it might work fine. And then when you come to reload the game, it's broken. So quit and reload the game to do that. So, and that will give you, then you'll know instantly if it's broken or if you can carry on playing or if it's fine. So we need to go up by 1 level. Yeah, we need to go up by 1 level. Actually, put it up down too far. No, that's okay. By 1 level, which means that's the wall. Yep, okay. Obviously, we'd do that, and that would come around and go out, which means these two don't want to necessarily be here because we want this is the exit for our water right now. That doesn't want to be there. Okay, yeah, so this would be the exit for our water on the final channel coming out. And then, yeah, if we wanted to go down again, we'd come back along here, which is kind of in the middle of the channel. And then if we come back again, we're going to come back and there'll be wheels where these dams are. So, yeah, well, levees are. So, okay, I think that's right. I think that feels right. So I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, we are. If I come into this channel here, so this is where the water's going to flow, and it is 3, 4 below the wall above. So it's 3 channels lower than where the water is here. So the water will drop down by 1 there. 1, 1, which makes sense. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then when it comes back again, it's going to drop down by 1. So it's 1 lower than that channel there. 2, which makes it 3 lower than that channel there. Which means that then when we put this in here, this is 3 high, which is 3 lower than that channel there. Which then that goes back by 1 and comes back again. And when it comes back again, it'll be 3 lower again. So yes, that makes sense. I'm going to go with it. We're going to go with it. We're going to see if it works or not. So, okay. So let's put in our platforms here. I'm going to have to actually build up here, aren't I? One, 2, 1, and then... Oh, that's going to have to be a 3 because it's 1 deeper than the other ones there. So, yep. And then, but then we come and put our power lines in like this. So you will go there. You will go there. You will go there. No, you won't. Hold on. Let's. No, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's fine. No, hang on. Hang on. That's not right. That's not right. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, you shouldn't exist. Don't do that yet. Don't do that yet. I'm jumping the gun. So you go down. You go down. You go down. Hold on. You'll go down, and then you want to go down here, which means this needs to be up by 3, and then 2. And that'll be the same thing. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. Although we don't need to go down by 3. We need to go down by 2 there, and then we can just platform across to connect to this one here. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Right, okay, so, and then we... dual platform, single platform. Like that. Yep. And we... power line across there, and then we want to reconnect that. Awesome, okay, and then I want to build on top of this platform system. Let's disconnect this right now. That means our power is going to have faded elsewhere. That's okay. Let's make that a high priority. So you build that one first, please. And then we will put in that. Let's put a 2 on top of each and every one of those because we know we need 2 on top of those. Bloop, like that. Okay, power in there, there, and there. It's all intact, so it comes along. It goes up there, it comes along, goes up there. Goes up there. There. Goes up there, goes up there, and then here. Connect that. Awesome. And then we just put stairs in. There, and there. And also stairs here. Loop. Loop. Road to connect this all together. And the biggest problem with this is that they can't actually build most of this out here because they can't lean over the edge of stairs to build. Yeah, they can't actually lean over the edge of the stairs to build things. So from here, they can build these ones, like this one here. Yeah? But they can't build this one from here because they can't lean over the edge. So I need to build like a second set of platforms to connect this all together. But I need to get in here and build. I know what we'll do. We'll just come. We'll come down from each of one of these. So if we build. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to let them build that. Before I'm going to let them build that. I'm going to let the Beavers build this. We'll throw the game up to 4 times speed. And we'll let the Beavers build this. Here. And then once it's built, or as they've done as much as they could possibly do, I'll figure out how to get into here. So I want to build, I want to have paths. So we'll probably come off of here, actually. And just build across to connect to this one, and then up to this one, and then up to this one, so they can all get into it. And then I will put in the dirt in a much better way so they can build from both directions. So more beavers can come and do the dirt all at once here. That'll be fine. This needs to be blown down and changed. This needs to be blown down and changed. Blah, blah, blah. But what I want to do, more importantly, is I want to get this working. It's not going to work because it's not connected to the power grid. So we do need to build this all here. So what I might actually do is I might lower the priority of... all of that in there. Let's come down, make sure I've got all of that in there. No, I didn't think so. But up. There we go. But so they don't. So they'll build this outside bit first and won't build any of that because that was put in first. So yeah. And then we can blow this up and get this connected. Bridge across here, which will be fine. We can then. I'm going to put in. although it should flow out that side anyway. But I'm going to put in what are they called? Floodgates here, so we can seal this off. So I can still turn it on and off if we need to for things. So let's put in 2 floodgates there and make sure they're open for the moment. We'll blow this up and get this done. We'll platform across this and we'll put the path back in to come along to there. And then we'll connect this one up and we'll build another one here as well. So yeah, drought has started, that's fine. We want to get rid of this in here. Like so, connect all the power up, do all the things, do everything. Build a water wheel, and next episode we shall turn on our power wheels. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good for that. So I'm going to put a T-junction on the end of this one and this one. I've done T-junction all the way along, and I'm going to continue with that here. So we've got power coming at the end here. If we ever want it for whatever reason, we've got power coming at the end here as well. So yeah, none of these want to be built ever. They need to go lower down than this and stuff. So yeah, so we'll build this, we'll get this all connected and working and running, and everything can be wonderful, fantastic, and there can be much and much rejoicing. Awesome. So we'll leave this one here. We shall come back next time. We shall carry on from there. Oh, look at that, they've done almost all the explosives. Nice. That's nice. So yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again in the next one, and until then, as always, have fun.